Hello, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm here on the balcony of the business class lounge. So you got business class over there, or first class business class lounge. And then you've got the airstrip down here in Malta. Beautiful. Nice view. Not many of them have the outside area. I like it. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin. I'm going to look at the overall market. People are panicking at the moment. They're crying. It is a hard time at the moment. A lot of things have happened. FTX dropping, Luna dropping, market dumping, people panicking. It's not just crypto. The stock markets have been annihilated because of Biden, obviously, and the politicians and the Fed. All the movement that we had up from March 2020 after the big COVID drop and all the stocks dropped, we had this big movement up from March 2020, and the Fed started printing. COVID came, everyone locked in their houses. They pumped the markets full of money, the crypto markets full of money. Why? Because they wanted you to stay at home. And you were like, okay, I'll lose my job, I'll stay at home because then I have my stock and crypto portfolios. Hopefully you guys are smarter than that because you've been watching me for 2.5 years now. And then they sucked all the money back in when they wanted everyone to go to work. They pulled down the crypto, the stock markets. It was inflation was high. And now everyone is panicking, but this is the time actually to be making money, right? We sold in November the top, and that was the time to be getting out and keeping your money. Now is the time to get in my opinion. Not all at once. Never put all your money at once, but check. What I look for is oversold PE ratios, oversold charts. I'm buying at the moment Bitcoin, Google, Facebook, Meta, Tesla. Tesla's reaching my 156 price target, which I've been saying for a while. What else am I buying? Uniswap, Cake, BNB. But BNB can pull back more, so you're just watching the charts, and make sure you do your own due diligence, not financial advice, what I'm doing with my money. And remember that when everyone was wanting to buy, that's when you don't buy. When no one wants to buy, that's when you buy. Ooh. What a view. It's chill here. I've got earpods. For me, it's not loud. And then you got like plane taking off here. Okay, so let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going technicals. And Tesla pulling back to 156, exactly as I predicted. We've got a bit more to go. 117 will be a nice place to be buying. Why? Because you can see back here, we had some big supports on Tesla back in November 2020, and you can see here with huge supports here where it bounced off. So it's coming down there. Nothing's stopping it from getting down there. Then it's got around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bounces. So we have around 6 bounces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the big support. And then most likely, so that was about a July to November, March, so around 4-month period. So most likely have a 4-month period sideways and then drop further down to 110, 117. But the drops usually happen very quick. It's not the same. So I'll be buying at 156 and 117 on Tesla. Let's go into Bitcoin trading, technical analysis. While BNB dropped so much, look at that, 4% down. The market just getting annihilated. Bitcoin under 16,000 again. Panic in the markets. Big supports where we are right now. You can see here we had about, not so much, we had like 4 supports here and 2 supports here. So around, we're going to have a few supports here, but not much before it breaks and goes down to 13,800. Then we got some strong support, but the biggest ones is actually down here at 9,983. It's possible that it comes all the way down there, unfortunately, but I am buying down here. And I will ladder in at 13,000. I've got around, I bought a few 100,000 here. I bought some up here actually, but not much at 17. Now I've got around a few 100,000, and I'll be buying at 13 and down to 9. 9, I don't think we go to 9. At 10, it's just people are going to think, oh my God, it's like so cheap, it's 10. But it's possible. And on the technicals, it's showing us that we come down to 9,983. That's where the most supports are. And then we have a lot of support there for some big bounces. Which should be interesting. But look at this interesting here. You guys see in 2017, 2019, you had these 2 massive waves. 2017, 2019, then in 2019, another big wave. Look at this wave. Wow, like a mass, you can't even see the top of it, right? If you compare it all the way to 69K. Can you imagine if there's a second, even if it's like half like this one was, but imagine this half of the one, like there, back to 50,000, it'll be a bit less. So I think by August 2024, we're back at 42,000. Something like that, right? Can be some mega wave. Let's see how it plays out. But 13,000, I'm loading up down here, 13,000 and 9,800. In the shorter term, we bounced off this symmetrical triangle. I mean, this descending triangle was the worry. If you followed my videos the last few days, we made epic trades here in the shorter term. Got this big descending triangle, so it's most likely going to come down to here around 13,000, bounce off to head up. And we got a bounce, and then it's failing again. We got to bounce off this one. You can see here, this is Bitcoin back in November 09. We were at 15,000, 16,000 for a few days. Then we had that drop today. We broke that trend line, that downtrend line. I mean, the rising trend line. That was a symmetrical triangle before. Broke it to the upside down. It's piercing. We went short there, actually. Oh, so we had to make some money on the last trade. Oh, look at that. It wicked out and hit the stop loss. No. Actually, yes, it did. It wicked out and hit the stop loss because remember, I had set the trade. We were down here when I set the trade. Here. And I said not to open until it hit here, but look, it wicked up and hit the stop loss. I should have given it more distance. It would have dropped massively into profits. But that's okay. Let's see where we'll go now. It's an M pattern, but a lot of volume here. Look at this big ass volume right now. Wow. Huge volume the last days. Stochastic oversold on the hourly turning up. 4 hourly oversold. Big wicks up daily, but most likely it will break. This looks like an M that will break, so it's going to target the distance of the M. Double top as well, yeah, it's going to break. Unfortunately, Bitcoin is going further down, everyone. Panic sell, pink ship, the panic ship, we're going to go down to here, 15,000. Sorry, short this failing position. It's not holding there, so I'll go short here. Like this. Stop loss just above previous week. Let's see on the 15 minutes if it's going to do anything. 15 minutes is turning up, so I'm going to get a bit of recovery. So I'll short it from here. I could put higher stop losses, right? I could put up there, and then we'd be extra safe in shorting it. But it's better we take little risk like that last day. We had little risk. Okay, hit the stop loss, but who cares? We didn't lose much, which is the better thing. So I'll take this trade, and target would be here on Bitcoin. Making money. So we got $61 from $413, 10x leverage, $4,130. Risk to reward ratio 6.67. That's the trade I take on Bitcoin. Opening at 16,015, stop loss 16,077. Take profit at 15,600, which is 6.6 ratio, 61 from 413, 10x leverage, 4,130. It's a nice trade. I'll share that in the Telegram. Let's look at Ethereum now. But the main thing I want to buy is I'm buying a lot of Google. Oh, this plane is getting loud even from the earphone. I'm buying a lot of Google here. You can see here, this was Google. I bought a lot of it. You can see here about an 83. We spiked and it actually touched my target perfectly. Got a W, but it's still decent, deep downtrend. Look at that downtrend. That was a big bounce on the stock market. That was a strong one on Google. I think worst case can come 76. It can re-come down again, but it can get 2 bounces easily. But it's also forming a W, but most likely going to do this. So we can buy more Google at $83. That's where I'm buying a lot of Google because Google, check out this, like their revenues and stuff like this. Financials, you can see on the quarterlies, the income statements. So their annually, they made last year, they made $257 billion in revenue, $76 billion in income, 29% profit margin. They made $76 billion in 1 year, turned over $296 billion. In 2020, it was $182 billion, $40 billion profit, so 22%. And in 2019, it was, what is it? 161 million, 34 billion in profits, 21%. So that's why I'm buying Google. Let's check out Ethereum trades now. Ethereum USD holding a quite strong one. There's all this panic. There was a lot of drops. Not looking good, but it's trying to hold on to this symmetrical triangle. Look how it bounced off the line perfectly. It's trying to hold on, but it's already through. Very strong supports at 1,000, at 839. If it can break through here, it will most likely go to 839 if the market doesn't get stronger. But it's quite cheap. Look, it's right on this long trend line. This trend line goes back to 2020, before COVID. From February 2020, this trend line started. You can see, and then went way off, big bounces. So Ethereum is quite cheap, but if it breaks here, then 1,839. Let's go into closer on for the short-term trades, 4 hourly. Oversold, heading down. It wicked out and hit our stop loss from last trade as well. Look at that. I would have profited perfectly. Look at this. I made the stop losses too tight here. But I want to do that. I want to be tight on the stop loss, but that was unfortunate. We get a double bottom bounce here. So we're going to get a short-term bounce for sure because it's just strong here at 1,083. So I'll do short-term long at this point. I'll go long from here. This could be a good long for a bit of a bounce. Stop loss just underneath, but a bit of distance this time. And take profit back towards 1,212. Okay, now let's go closer. 1 hourly to set it even better. Big wick down, but a big recovery. Stochastic turning up. But most likely it will come down. 15 minutes. Getting a bounce. I will take the trade from here. So it's risking, let's set it. Risking $29 to make $123. 10x leverage will be $1,230. 100x leverage 12,300. Risk to reward ratio 4.12. Nice risk to reward ratio on this trade. Anything above 2 is amazing. If you have 3 risk to reward ratio and your trade stop loss, you can lose 2 of your 3 trades and still be profitable. So it's actually a good trade. So that's what I'm doing on Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the markets. This was Tesla coming down to 173. This is just some of the image I'm going through. This is the financials of Boeing. Boeing, even though it's on a major support, I'll show you Boeing support. This is the trend line for Boeing. It's on a, technically looks beautiful on a major support that goes back all the way to 2000, the year 1990s even, this trend line. But really 2010 it started. You can see that it bounced strongly off this blue trend line, came close, but it looks very bullish. It'll pull back a little bit to the blue trend line. But Boeing looking really good, but their financials are shit. But how many people can build planes? Not many companies can build planes, right? This is one student made 126% on this trade, which is beautiful. This student, we have 200 worth of Bitcoin for the first feedback of my courses. You can win $200 worth of Bitcoin. If you've taken my course, you got to post your feedback, tag me on Twitter, and use this Twitter link, and make a description, like talk about the course, like what your experience was. This is one of the characters, the warrior, that's an NFT right now for MCRT Magicraft. It's an NFT, and it's being integrated into the game right now. So this is the warrior concept designs. It's already in animations, and they're already setting the skills and making animations for the skills. He looks epic. Kind of looks like if you got your NFT, the warrior NFT, amazing. He looks like Thanos, right? Very nice designs by our studio. Look at this. Freaking looks cool. This warrior, if you've been watching my videos, you've watched him come to life, and now he's going to be in the game. Amazing. This is like some of the more different concepts of the warrior. Like stories. We're also making stories, and we're going to make cinematics and movies of these characters and stuff. A lot is coming to Magicraft. This is in color. Cool. Good job, studio. This is the assassin. Vega, he's already in the game. Vega's already in the game. So that's everything that's happened in the market. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day. That's what I'm thinking in the markets. It's not looking good. We can still pull down. There's a lot of fear. A lot of people panicking. A lot of panic and a lot of fear means usually it's a good time to be buying. Don't put all your money in. Remember, you want to start exiting towards the top when everyone's asking you, can I buy? Should I buy Bitcoin? Should I buy? All your mom and your aunties are telling you about Bitcoin, and women and people are making songs about Bitcoin, painting their nails. Katy Perry's painting her nails, Bitcoin symbols. That's when you start getting out of your position. Gold cost average out. When it comes down and everyone's crying, and right now there's a lot of panic and no one wants to buy Bitcoin, it's a scam, and everyone's like, tells you it's a scam. Your mom tells you it's a scam. Don't buy. You should start buying Bitcoin, DCA, cryptocurrencies, stocks. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day. Smash up the thumbs up button. Smash up the thumbs up button. Ask me any questions in the comments, any tickers you want me to analyze. And I'm going back in, waiting next to the baby. I'll see you all again tomorrow.